hope you are having the most amazing Monday. Welcome to the 7 Days of Yoga Challenge with me. I'm Valerie Hoganson. You guys probably know me, that's why you're in this group, but if not, perfect. I am a yoga instructor. I'm certified yoga fit instructor for almost 2 years now. And I have a mat, just a basic yoga mat. It's literally from Walmart, but you do not need that. You can use a blanket, a towel, some pillows, jump into some comfortable clothing. I wear yoga pants. So pause this video to go grab those things if you don't have them. And when you come back, press play and let's get started. Or if you're ready, let's just do this thing. So we're starting an easy seated pose today. Just cross-legged. If this is too much, you can grab a pillow, grab a bolster, a yoga block if you have one, and just slide it underneath your sitting bones, those two bones that are right on your butt. Or you can sit with the right foot back or the left foot back like this. And we're just going to practice breathing. One of the biggest things in yoga is breath. So I believe we should just practice breathing first. Many yogis, and myself included, agree that breathing is the most important part of our lives and of our yoga practice. So find your way into a cross-legged position, and even you can come up onto the knees. You can try this. This might be a little hard on some people's knees, but just different options I'm showing you. We have all different levels here. And let's take the right hand to the navel, right on the belly, and just take a breath in. Notice what the body does. Are you taking oxygen? Are you lifting, or is your belly going forward? Just check in. How is the breath? So I'm going to teach you that I'm really glad you're here, and every day is a practice. So just be kind and gentle with yourself as we go throughout this practice. But when you breathe, the belly should expand forward, and when you exhale, the hand should draw inward towards the spine. So our breath is really deep down in the base of the belly. It connects in with all the nerves and all of the muscles in the diaphragm, which really helps us drop down. It helps us to relax and relax the nervous system. So let's just practice a few times. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. The eyes can close. There's no need to have your eyes open. I will cue you with my beautiful voice. You are safe. And as we exhale, we just notice tension leave the shoulders, the face, the neck, the back. And we're just sinking down with each exhale more and more. Let's start to add some movement. So let's open the eyes. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So we're going to take the hands over to our side, swinging the knees underneath the hip bones. Alignment in tabletop. So hands are directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hip points. We're working to flatten the back. The crown reaches forward, tailbone reaches back. And just practice that belly breathing right here. Big belly in. Exhaling, belly comes towards the spine. One of my favorite yoga poses that I loved was cat pose. So I'll show you this cat back. We're going to draw the navel towards the spine, and we're going to drop the head down, drop the tailbone. We're going to tuck the chin to the chest, keeping the elbows nice and soft. Cat pose. We're going to round that back deeply, feeling length between each vertebrae. On the inhale, dropping the belly down, moving into a cow pose. So the crown lifts, tailbone lifts. It's almost like the shoulders and the sitting bones are working towards each other. The eyes gaze up to the sky. Breathing in and out. Preferably through the nose. Exhaling. Let's come back into cat back. Exhale. Inhaling, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the crown, cow. And then flowing at your pace with your breath between cat and cow. Really articulating each vertebrae one at a time as we flow. This is a great pose for the morning or at the end of the day after a long day's work. If you're sitting a lot, or if you are walking, moving, climbing, doing a lot of repetitive motions, is a great exercise for your spine. Let's do one more really good cat and cow, and we'll find our way back into neutral spine. Navel center is engaged. Breath in and out. If the wrists become sore, you can take fists for wrists. Just letting out some tension. And we're going to move into our first downward facing dog. So down dog is also a wonderful pose, a foundational, fundamental yoga pose. So let's plant the hands into our mat about shoulder width distance. The fingers are facing the front of the mat. We're going to tuck the toes and lift the tailbone high, setting back into the heels, letting the head drop. Chest is pressing towards our thighs. It's like the body is creating an inverted V shape. This is a great pose for our back of our legs, and we're pressing those heels down. If they don't touch the mat, it's no big deal. There's no golden stickers for heels touching the mat. We might just start to pedal out the feet though, bending one knee and straightening the other, letting those shoulders sink back towards the sitting bones. Returning to downward dog. We're going to take some tiny baby steps of the feet towards the hands to find forward bend. Deep knee bend, feet are hip width distance apart. And then the most underrated yoga pose, ragdoll, hands taking opposite elbows. It's a great way to release tension in the low back, and we're just going to sway from side to side, letting that head hang really heavy, decompressing the back. Two more really deep inhales and exhales here. Releasing fingers, and on our inhale, we're going to sweep the arms all the way up and around overhead, reversing a swan dive, touching the hands overhead and exhaling the hands down to the side. This is mountain pose. We're going to seal in our practice, taking prayer hands to the heart center. We end with a mantra or a chant or Sanskrit word that means the light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. Bowing, namaste. Thank you so much for you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me today. I'm so glad to be in your living room or wherever I am with you right now. I appreciate you. If you have any questions, if there's something that you're like, whoa, what was that? I missed something here. This didn't feel right. Please reach out. Drop in the comments what you're feeling. I'd love to hear if that benefited you in any way. I'm so interested to hear different perspectives or what you felt. I'm always curious. Different bodies feel different things. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful day and take this good energy you have with you right now and carry it out into the world. Namaste.